Beating the odds, week 14. Finally had a winning week. It's been a few weeks, 7-4 last week. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm kind of carrying this show.
Yeah. I like to toot my own horn, but I am pretty cool, buddy.
Step it up, gentlemen. We are still under 500 on the year, but making a comeback here. All Draftkings lines. And I'm going to start off with mine first, mix it up a little bit. Only 2 plays since there's so many bye weeks. First play, DK Metcalf. As I call him, DK Met Bull. Over 63.5 receiving yards. It's a rematch against the Cardinals from 2 weeks ago. That was 16-6 in a defensive battle. I see this being a shootout. He has not eclipsed this number in a few weeks, but he is due for some big catches. The second play is going to sound weird. This guy sucks. This team sucks. He is also due. Travis Etienne, over 52.5 total yards, rushing and receiving. He's been getting 14 or 15 opportunities a week. And also with that Trevor Lawrence injury, I saw some fight. They've been fighting. Maybe something to rally around. He's out, but get the ball to him. He's due for a big play. Let's hit the phones.
Hey, Rob, it's Mike Story. It is week 14. I'm back on U.S. soil. I'm back in the land of Lincoln, and I'm ready to make some money here in week 14. We are coming near the end. I got 3 picks for you tonight. Let's get to it. So, number 1, I'm going to go with the Bills. -3.5 at -110 against the LA Rams. You're in LA. Buffalo is battling Kansas City for the top spot in the AFC. Their offense is second in scoring in the NFL at 29.6 points per game, while the defense is 11th in yards allowed, 6th in points given up, and 8th in the red zone. The Bills have won 7 in a row, coming off of statement wins against the Chiefs, where they won 30-21, and against the 49ers in a drubbing 35-10. The Bills have the league's second-best scoring differential at +131, while Los Angeles is at -36. The Rams' defense is 25th in yards surrendered, 28th versus the run, and 19th on third down. 2 weeks ago, the Rams had to face off against a top team in the league, and they flopped in a 37-20 loss at home to Philadelphia. With Matthew Stafford battling more nagging injuries, I don't see how they stay competitive in this one. I'm going with the Bills. Next, Drake London, 70-plus receiving yards at -120. Drake London has 74 or more receiving yards in 5 of his last 8 games, including a 97-yard effort against the Saints in Week 9 and a whopping 12-catch, 154-yard smash spot against the Bucs way back in Week 4. He also has 4 additional games over 60 yards on receiving this year, so that means this is a great spot for London against a Vikings defense, which has taken a step back in pass defense recently. Minnesota is now a really strong pass funnel as they rank 3rd in running back rush yards allowed per game and 1st in run defense DVOA. Against receivers, however, Minnesota is allowing the 2nd most catches, targets, and yards this season. Darnell Mooney is still banged up, and London's nearly 35% first read share is by far the highest on the Falcons. First read perimeter wide receivers have been shredding the Vikings all season. Take London, 70-plus receiving yards. Finally, I'm going back to the well this week with Nick Westbrook-Ikine over 35.5 receiving yards at -120. It's the same line, a little more expensive this week, naturally. Westbrook-Ikine has been over this line in 5 of his last 6 games, which lines up with the DeAndre Hopkins trade from Chiefs. He should absolutely feast against a porous Jaguar secondary. His last in DVOA against wide receiver twos this year, and second to last against deep passes. Realistically, he could clear this easily with 1 catch. We both know that. And against a weak, league-worst Jacksonville defense, but he's also seeing the volume he needs to get there, having received 8, 5, 6, 3, 6, 4, and 4 targets since the D-Hop trade. This is an absolute smash shot for the Titans offense, including this Nick Westbrook-Ikine go over 35.5 receiving yards. That's it for me. Good luck this week. Let's get back to it. Let's make some money.
What's up, everybody? Joe here. It's been a struggle trying to get above 500 for myself personally this year, but this is going to be the week it happens. As a group, we popped off a good week last week. We're going to keep that going this week. I'm going to give you a 3-0. I say it every week. This is the week it's going to happen. You better believe, you better bet large. I'm going to go with 3-player props. All these teams are at home and either desperately need a win or really want to win for playoff positioning or to win their division. We're going to start with over 77.5 receiving yards for A.J. Brown, -115. Do I have to say anything more? The dude's a beast. Yes, they run the ball a lot. A.J. Brown's going to get this. Next, we're going to go with Mike Evans, anytime touchdown at plus 105. He's back in action. He had a great week and a touchdown last week. Tampa Bay's home. They definitely want to win this game. They could win their division. Mike Evans is such a key component of their offense. When it comes to the passing game, he's a gem. Baker Mayfield's going to hit him in the end zone. Anytime touchdown. Mike Evans. To cap it off, to go 3-0, we're going to go with my boy, George Kittle, over 4.5 receptions. He's pissed. He wants the ball. They're decimated at the running back position. Someone needs to step up. It's going to be Jorge against the Bears. Let's go!
Oh, here we go with what week is it? Week 14, right? Week 14. Okay, we got 3 plays. Going to start with a prop here. A-chain, all-purpose yards. So rushing plus receiving yards over 92.5. The Jets, 23rd DVOA against the run, and they have just been moving in a negative direction since Mr. Selah was fired in week 5, and they've allowed 149, 149, 112, 187, 140. You get the idea, rushing yards in these games after this guy was fired. Not great. Next, I'm going to go with Pitt. So we'll go with the Steelers minus 6.5. A little bigger of a number, but they just look dominant, and I think this is a great matchup for them. And they want to get a good seed in the playoffs, and I think they will. And my final one here, I'm going with a total Dallas, Cincinnati over 49.5. You know, this one is, we've got bad defenses on both sides, real bad, but we got a couple teams that can throw, particular Cincinnati, and this has got to be a back and forth, many passes, many clock stoppages, many big yard gain plays, just explosive plays all over the place. I think maybe 60, 65 we'll see in this game. But good luck and have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's make some money and let's keep on beating the odds.
We're beating the odds, we're beating the odds, we're beating the odds again.